A whole number from 1 to 15 inclusive is picked at random, and then it says whole numbers from 1 to 15 inclusive with this symbol here. So this means inside this box, this Venn diagram, we can only have the numbers 1 to 15. Inside the circle M, we're only going to have multiples of 3. And inside the circle F, we're only going to have factors of 24. So let's just work this through. Let's have a look at multiples of 3 first. So the multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I could keep going, but then I'd be looking at numbers bigger than 15, and that's outside what we need to consider for this set. Factors of 24. So we've got 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, and 4 and 6. Now 24 is bigger than 15, so that's not a factor we're interested in. So inside the M circle go all these multiples. Inside the F circle go all of these factors. But in the section where the M and F intersect, we put the numbers that are in both the multiples and the factors. So let's have a look. 3 shows up in both lists, so 3 goes in the middle. 6 shows up in both lists, so 6 goes in the middle. 12 shows up in both lists, that goes in the middle. And that's it. So other multiples between 1 and 15 that haven't been included yet are 9 and 15. Other factors of 24 that we haven't included so far include 1, 2, 8, and 4. Now we haven't got all of the numbers 1 to 15 yet, so we should make sure we've got the numbers we haven't included so far inside the box but outside of these circles. So let's just count from 1 to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5's missing. 6, 7's missing. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and 15. So I should have 15 numbers now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great. So all we've done so far is set up our Venn diagram. Now this is a 5-mark question. You're going to get 2 marks just for doing that stage here. Now it says, using the Venn diagram, work out which of these probabilities is greater. The probability that the number is a multiple of 3, given it's a factor of 24. Okay. Now I'm going to write this out as probability that it's a multiple given that it's a factor. That's the same thing but just written with maths terminology. Well, given that it's a factor, it has to be inside this F box. What's the chance that it's what's the probability that it's a multiple given it's inside this box? Well, inside this circle. Well, there's 3 numbers that are multiples out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers in total in that factor circle. So the probability that it's a multiple given it's a factor is 3 over 7. So the next one says, what's the probability that the number is a factor of 24? So what's the factor? Given that it's a multiple of 3. So here we're looking, what's the probability it's a factor given it's a multiple? So it has to be in the M circle. That's the only numbers we're considering, and there's 5 of them, so this is out of 5. And what's the probability that it's a factor? Well, in this case, it's 3. 3 numbers are factors and also multiples. 3 out of 5. Now the question says, which of these probabilities is greater? 3 over 7 or 3 over 5. So we need to compare these 2 values. So I could either change them so they've got the same denominator, or given that this is a calculator question, I could just say 3 divided, or let's do a fraction button, 3 over 7 equals, and turn it into a decimal, 0.4. And 3 over 5 as a fraction, 3 over 5 as a decimal is 0.6. So clearly 0.6 is greater than 0.4. So the answer would be the probability that F given M equals 3 over 5.